All right, bro. I just came across this Bryan Johnson. You know, the longevity guy. Bryan Johnson thinks he's going to live, I don't know, whatever, forever or something like that. So he has a blueprint to living forever. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but hate will only feed me. Yeah, I don't know who's the maybe people are just making jokes about it because his program actually is it should be really the blueprint to dying young or accelerated aging. JK on Sticks and Stones, my Wolverine bones are top O2 of 30-year-olds. Um, yeah, I don't think so. He's on a vegan diet, plus he takes TRT, so he's faking this look on testosterone replacement therapy because he's starving. Starvation can be good, accelerates aging, it stresses your body. Anything that stresses your body ages you. I can prove it. So I'm gonna go into some. I mean, this unusual picture he put up himself naked online. I don't know, and they took my channel down for copyright. I don't know what this is. People putting weird naked pictures up. Okay, this is a bit much, but whatever. Um, yeah, bro's about to start progressive overloading his kegels using the kettlebell. Okay, whatever. All right, so I'm gonna bring up this thing and I'll explain what he's doing. This Bryan Johnson longevity guy, it's wrong, bro. So, yeah, first we need to find out what is this molecular aging. Yeah, okay, so the fate of aging. Okay. So, okay, so this is from NCBI, PubMed, NCBI. The altered fate of aging satellite cells is determined by signaling and epigenetic changes. Okay, this is a section and I pulled it out. It says aging, sarcopenia, and the satellite cells. So, what is aging? Aging is characterized by a time dependent accumulation of cellular damage. So, we know that we stop aging at 25, we are no longer growing. So, what is causing us to age? Well, stress and the accumulation of cellular damage is what is characterized. Aging is characterized by the time dependent accumulation of cellular damage. So that what you're looking at when you look in the mirror, what you see is not age, you see damage, which your body was unable to repair. It's unable to repair it, so it keeps getting these markers of damage, yeah, over time. Cells suffer damage as a result of chronological aging, as well as replicative aging, which occurs as cells proliferate to respond to various stimuli. Yeah, proliferate to stimuli. This is a splitting dividing. I'll explain this later. Stem cells are thought to be protected from aging, from effects of aging by quiescence. You could say that, but that could be a problem as well. You do need those to clear up senescent cells. Now prove this. So you want to go to let's see. Before I get in there, so his program is stress. So what is aging you? Well, stress. Well, you can see the link between chronic stress and accelerated aging. People exposed to chronic stress age rapidly. Well, he's exposed. He does a vegan diet. That's toxic, and sugars are drugs. So that and the exercises that he does and everything else that he does in his program is actually accelerating aging. Yeah, all these pills, toxic pills and things, and green smoothies, whatever the hell he's doing there, are actually accelerating aging. I don't believe it's reverse aging at all. It's a what you're seeing in the front. It's artificial, because he's creating it artificially because he's using steroids. He's using artificial hormones. He's using growth hormone. He's using a bunch of stuff. Anything artificial. He's really not doing it naturally. So he's trying to I don't know what the hell he's trying to do, man. Trying to live forever or reverse aging, whatever, artificially, and that will never work. I can tell you that meat it has anti-aging properties. The reason why, because it has all nutrients in it. If you're deficient in a nutrient, you'll age. Okay, that's another reason. But anyways, people exposed to chronic stress age rapidly. The telomeres in their cells of all types shorten faster. Inflammation is another important feature of stress that, along with aging, accounts for the phenomenon of inflammaging. So yeah, this is just one thing, and many things cause that. What he's doing cause that. Yeah. There's another one. So, principles of molecular and cellular mechanisms of aging. Aging can be defined as a state of progressive functional decline accompanied by the increase of mortality. Yeah, the increase of mortality. And then they'll tell you about cellular damage again. Time-dependent accumulation of cellular damage, namely lesions and mutations in DNA and misfolded proteins impair organelle and cellular function. They do. They impair all these things. That's why it's an accumulation which your body is unable to fix. But I can explain to you how you can improve this. Yeah, science tells you everything if you understand what to look for. You're not a scientist, so you don't understand what they're trying to say to you, because they're talking to other scientists that understand these reports. So in this one, it says satellite cells and aging. I'm a satellite cell person. That's what I was explaining all the time in my channel. I'm the only one on YouTube that was actually doing it, and then my channel got taken down due to strike. Satellite cells and aging, use it or lose it. So this small section right here tells you, in response to injury, you wouldn't understand what they're saying, injury. They're talking about something, they'll tell you at the bottom how you get this injury. Okay, listen, how do muscles get injured? And people read this and they're like, what is this injury? But the scientist is talking to another scientist, not talking to you. In response to injury, satellite cells are able to activate and re-enter the cell cycle, creating new cells to repair and create nascent muscle fibers while preserving a small population that can return to quiescence for future regenerative demands. Yeah, it can do that. And then how do you reverse this cellular damage? It's really simple. They tell you at the bottom here. This review examines how periodic activation, listen to this word, periodic, they didn't say chronic activation, they said periodic activation and cycling of satellite cells through exercise can mitigate senescence, acquisition, and myogenic decline. So you want to get rid of these senescent cells. You want to have them removed, and you want to replace them with new cells. How do you do that? Well, it's really easy. Go back up here to the beginning. In response to injury. Now he says periodic activation and cycling satellite cells through exercise, but it's periodic. And if you're doing something periodic activation, see that periodic activation right there, then the response is in response to injury. Satellite cells are able to activate. I'm not talking about proliferate. Activate and re-enter the cell cycle, creating new cells to repair and create nascent muscle fibers while preserving a small population that can return to quiescence for future regenerative demands when you do things periodically, activating them. You understand me? So you don't exhaust the satellite cells by repetitively exercising. You understand me? That's how you exhaust them. Now, how do you get them to come out? Well, you got to do things you're unaccustomed to doing. To get this injury, it has to be periodic. They're saying unaccustomed exercise gets this injury. There's a thing called a repeated bout effect. There's no more injury to muscles because with a repeated bout, it's protected from muscle damage. So that's why they're telling you periodic activation in response to injury. Satellite cells are able to activate. See that? Yeah. Through exercise. Get it, man? Yeah. So that's really how it works, and that's how you get rid of these, mitigate senescent acquisition and myogenic decline. That's how you get rid of them. That's how you reverse aging, and that's how you're able to stay young and strong all the time. Now, if I go into my channel, I can prove to you that even exercise is worthless. So, yeah, exercise is worthless, bro. Let me go down here somewhere. Sorry, I just had so many of these things up, and it's hard to keep pulling them all up. Just give me a second. I'm almost at it. Yeah, okay. Quiescence. Yeah, stem cell quiescence and challenging path of activation. Yeah, this is an interesting one too. Quiescence is a cellular state in which a cellular remains out of cell cycle, but retains the capacity to divide. It does. The unique ability of stem cells to maintain quiescence is crucial for lifelong tissue homeostasis and regenerative capacity. It is. That's why you want it. You only want to do it periodically. You don't want to exhaust the satellite cell pool and accelerate aging. That is the whole point. But the government has you going to the gym because they want to shorten your lifespan. Yeah, exercising, get it? The more you go to work, picking up boxes all day, 6 hours a day, the quicker you'll die. You're accelerating aging. You'll look decrepit. You'll look diminished. That's what you'll look like. And so, yeah, let me see if I can find it. I don't know where it is now. Muscle nuclei, remember to cheat death. Muscle nuclei, remember to cheat death. That's just an interesting one too. I put a link there. I don't think I have. Oh. I actually like this one too. It's really interesting. Once you acquire a myonucleus, it essentially is permanent. Well, nuclei help you as well. Number two, more nuclei translate into greater capacity for regrowth, which presumably translate into enhanced muscle strength or speed. When people were telling me that this hyperplasia is no good, well, through hyperplasia is how you acquire more of these myonuclei. They're permanent, and more nuclei translate into greater capacity for regrowth, which presumably translate into enhanced muscle strength and speed. Well, this is what they're saying. It translates into more enhanced muscle strength and speed. Well, I thought lifting a heavy weight gives you muscle strength. Get it? No, it doesn't. Muscle does. Okay. That just makes you better at lifting something. It doesn't make you stronger. It makes you stronger at your lift. Like doing something, you're practicing being good at something. Okay, let's see if exercise, what they say about exercise. Yeah, I want to bring this up too. There's another thing I can prove to you if I can find it. Exercise. You're the exercise guys. Here it is. Oh no, let's use it or lose it. I thought it was around here somewhere. Physical activity. Here it is. Physical activity, a cause of longevity. It is not as straightforward as it seems. Okay. Well, what does it say here? Okay. It says, consequently, the undisputed health-related benefits of exercise have yet to translate into any proven causal relationship with longevity. See that? And somebody's going to call me a half-wit. Consequently, the undisputed health-related benefits of exercise have yet to translate into any proven causal relationship with longevity. Yeah, exercise. We use injuries to cause the satellite cells to activate periodically so we can remove senescence. See what I mean? So we can extend our life. It be longevity. But exercise itself doesn't translate to proven any relationship into longevity. That's what they're trying to explain to you. It doesn't have any health benefits or anything like that. If anything, any stress your body will age you. Now, doing something periodically to remove certain specific things isn't going to have such a detrimental effect on you in aging. But doing things chronically will. You understand me? Yeah. So let's go back here to this dude. So this is Bryan Johnson. Yeah. So he thinks that a cosmetic look is what is gonna get you to buy his program. Everybody falls for the cosmetic look. This look. He's still not that old yet. He's in his mid-40s. What is he, 44, 45 or something? So yeah. And this lighting and the picture, everything, he's trying to make it look, he's got filters on to make it look as if he looks young. But when you look at him carefully, he looks really old. But it's nice for him to glamour himself up, pretend. Anybody can pretend and act and, fake it. Fake it to make it. Like I said, anybody who's buying his program, it's a program for accelerated aging. And, you'll diminish yourself faster. You'll age and die quicker. With the time, he's not gonna make it to 100. I know that for sure. You don't make it to 100 doing these things that he's doing, and I already know that for a fact because I learned this, and I observe other people. I observed my grandparents. They worked as farmers on farm. They lived over 100, and they didn't even want to live anymore. They got tired of life. That's the reason why they wanted to pass away. And they did things they were unaccustomed to, and they were massive people. They were super, super strong. Yeah, because they had a lot of muscle fibers. They were massive people. Their hands were huge, man. I just was scared when I saw my grandparents. Anyway, they taught me a lot watching and observing people all the time and understanding how to reverse aging. It takes a while to understand that. And your diet, it plays a big part. Eating your natural diet in the natural world, a carnivore, natural, raw diet, will also play a big part in extending your lifespan and not I gotta do exercise. It really is dependent on these micronutrients, and I can prove that too. I don't know if I can bring it up here right now. Um, Let me see if I can. The effects of the oh shit. The effects of I can't talk on here right now because I'm filming. Okay. I don't know if it would come up. I couldn't find it on this list. Okay, here's one. The high flavonoid content meat is a source of a variety of antioxidants such as quercetin against cellular damage. The antioxidants. Well, there is one where it says longevity. I can't find it right now because I can't speak on here. I'm filming. Builds repairs. What nutrients build and repair? Well, protein in it. We know that. These micronutrients. What micronutrients repair you? Okay, this one. We just know that beef has all that. So yeah. Anyways, I'll leave you at that. And I don't know. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. See you in the next one, bro. This is very interesting, man. Bryan Johnson, yeah, the longevity dude. I don't think he's gonna. I think his program is fake, bro. That's just what I think. See you in the next one. Ciao, man.